It's Nick Hurst here with you, and welcome to the afternoon drive. We'll take you up until 7 o'clock here tonight on Your Country K96. So today, your Brain Buster topic is a Whatever Wednesday that is brought to you by Tack and More. Also, we're going to have a Wet and Wild Wednesday here today. That's your chance to win some Cedar Point Shores tickets. The prize today for your Brain Buster, which of course is first, is tickets to see Brad Paisley at Blossom. So, a couple exciting prizes here today on your afternoon drive. And we have, of course, plenty of music to play here today. This one is Make It Sweet by Old Dominion, Thomas Rhett, and Morgan Wallen. Coming up after this. Morgan Wallen there. That is Whiskey Glasses here on your afternoon drive. So coming up here after the break, we'll have your Whatever Wednesday Brainbuster question that is brought to you by Tack and More, which is on Route 250 in Alena. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. You can like them on Facebook or view and shop online at tackandmore.com. Tack and More for all your horse, rider, canine, and livestock needs. So, Whatever Wednesday, again, is the topic, and our prize today for your Brain Buster question is tickets to see Brad Paisley, also performing Chris Lane and Riley Green. That's at Blossom on Friday night, so listen up. Your cue to call is next on your afternoon drive.
Knocking Boots.
Your Country, K96, Luke Bryan, Knocking Boots. Before that, we had Brad Paisley, Country Nation, on your afternoon drive. Well, this woman in California found out the hard way that she was way too drunk to drive. It was 3:30 a.m. on Monday when she crashed her Range Rover into the county jail. Yes, that's how drunk she was. She drove right into the jail, and yes, she was booked in that jail. No one was hurt. She was arrested for the DUI and booked, like as I said, into the jail she crashed into. Pretty amazing stuff there. The odds of that happening are pretty staggering, I'm guessing. Right now, though, we'll take a break on your afternoon drive. Coming up, we'll have some Chris Stapleton to get to, so stick around for that and many more on K96. Millionaire by Chris Stapleton here on Your Country K96. So next week, we're going to start our trips to the fairs. We're going to be at the Erie County Fair next Wednesday. The whole show, the whole afternoon drive will be broadcasting from the Erie County Fair. We're going to be there Wednesday from 3 until 7, and then again on Thursday from 3 until 7. So stop by our yellow trailer. We're going to have a chance to win tickets to the Sandusky Shores Music Fest at Sports Force Parks featuring Montgomery Gentry, Colt Ford, and many more. That's coming up on August 17th. And also, while you're at our yellow trailer, you can nominate your favorite 4-H'er for a chance to win a K96 belt buckle, which is brought to you by Dan Yannick, Nationwide Insurance in Sandusky. So we'll have one boy and one girl for that. So yes, fair season is almost here. Coming up next week, we're looking forward to this. So come see us at the Erie County Fair next Wednesday and Thursday. We are now into the 4 o'clock hour on your afternoon drive. This is Nick Hurst, your afternoon drive guy. Coming up, of course, random facts of the day. We're going to find out what's happening with Cammie, and we'll have your Brownfield Market update. And we're also going to have a Wet and Wild Wednesday. Listen up for the Sounder. You'll have to be caller 5 when the Wet and Wild Sounder plays, and that'll be your chance to win some Cedar Point Shores tickets. So keep listening for that. It's going to be coming up soon. I can promise you that. Here's Brett Young right now. This is Don't Ya? Also on the way, Keith Urban and Dierks Bentley.
I hope you're ready to get random.
It's time for your random facts of the day.
Oh my God, we are so random.
My alarm stop!
All right, it's time for those random facts of the day. These are brought to you by Apples and Village Market. Did you get your Apples or Village Market text today. For today, you can text and save on boneless pork loin halves, $1.69 a pound, limit 2. And for tomorrow, Thursday, Bounty Essentials 6-pack paper towels, $3.50, limit 2 as well. So back to the facts. A little layer of chocolate in between the wafers in a Kit Kat bar is actually recycled Kit Kats. When Kit Kats don't quite come out right off the line, they ground them up into paste and reuse them for future bars. So there you go. Even if it's not the most perfect Kit Kat, eventually it gets to become a Kit Kat. Fact number 2, the guy who invented Vicks VapoRub also invented junk mail. I don't know how those are connected in any sort of way, but quite the inventor there. And the final fact for today, the 3 songs played most often in America include Happy Birthday, The Star-Spangled Banner, and Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And no, folks, Old Town Road is not one of those songs. And those are your random facts of the day here on K96.
I never knew that.
All right, stick around. You're going to find out what's happening with Cammie during the break. Remember, we still got Cedar Point Shores tickets to give away with the Sounder. That is our Wet and Wild Wednesday Sounder. So stay tuned for that. And also, of course, more music to get to. So it's going to be a lot of fun here on your afternoon drive. It's me again, Nick Hurst, here with you on your afternoon drive. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Of course, right now you can vote for the Cindy Norcross and Brian Shoup State Farm Drive at 5 top 5 songs. Will shut things down at 5 o'clock. And, of course, more importantly, coming up very soon, I promise it's going to be happening, is the Sounder for the Wet and Wild Wednesday, your opportunity to win some Cedar Point Shores tickets. So it's coming up, I promise. Right now, though, it's time for Luke Combs. Here's Beautiful Crazy on your afternoon drive.
Oh, girl, you know when it's all said and done, everything about you's on the tip of my tongue.
That is a brand new song, Tip of My Tongue, by Kenny Chesney, here on your afternoon drive. And congrats goes out to Kayla of Norwalk, our very last winner for the Wet and Wild Wednesday. She won, of course, Cedar Point Shores tickets. So next Wednesday, no more Wet and Wild Wednesday with the morning crew and here on your afternoon drive. So sorry, park's still open, though, throughout the rest of August. And you definitely should make your way over there. It's a very good time. Awesome time. Especially since it's still summer. Go to the water park. It's awesome. Cedar Point Shores. Anyway, we'll take a break. Coming up for you, we got some Joe Nichols on the afternoon drive. Rearview Town, Jason Aldean on your afternoon drive. We're a few minutes away from the Cindy Norcross and Brian Shoup State Farm Drive at 5 top 5 songs. You actually still have some time to vote, like 7 minutes. So get on Facebook and Twitter and cast your votes for the top 5. Hey, on Friday, we hope to see you out at the Berlin Heights Basket Festival. We're going to be broadcasting that live from 4 till 6 on Friday, and also on Saturday, join us as we broadcast from 10 until noon at Ken Ganley Chrysler and Hyundai in Norwalk. So 2 great events. We're broadcasting live Friday and Saturday. So come see us, enjoy these great events, and it's going to be a good weekend for you. If you didn't have anything planned, spend it with us, K96, at these great events. So coming up, Jordan Davis and Kane Brown, and then we'll have your Drive at 5. Hey, there's a song making its debut. That's Miranda Lambert's latest. It all comes out in the wash here on the Cindy Norcross and Brian Shoup State Farm Drive at 5. And number 3 today, Russell Dickerson's Every Little Thing. That's a song that doesn't really get on the countdown much. Number 4, Old Dominion's new one man band. And 5 today, The Ones That Didn't Make It Back Home. That is by Justin Moore, and that was the number 1 song yesterday. It drops to number 5. And today we have a song that has never been number 1 as the number 1 song, so stay tuned for that. We will step aside, though, for a quick break, but again, welcome to the Brian Shoup and Cindy Norcross State Farm Drive at 5, brought to you by Brian Shoup in Bellevue and Cindy Norcross in Norwalk. Like a good neighbor, Brian Shoup and Cindy Norcross are there, so Take this quick break. Entertainment Guide is coming up during the break, and then we'll see what that number one song is in just a bit on your afternoon drive. That was Keith Urban with We Were on your afternoon drive. Today, the number one song, a new number one, Trisha Yearwood, Every Girl in This Town. That song has never been number one on the Cindy Norcross and Brian Shoup State Farm Drive at 5 countdown. Well, if you're a big fan of Hulk Hogan and we're hoping to see him wrestle again, I mean, he's 66, but that's not going to happen, unfortunately, due to his 9 separate surgeries from a wrestling career that lasted way too long. He has decided that, doctors really had decided that he is not allowed to go back in that ring, and that probably should have happened about 20 years ago, but Hulk Hogan really loved wrestling, and he was not going to be denied going into the ring until it really had to be done, where he could not wrestle anymore. So unfortunately, if you were hoping to see a 75-year-old Hulk Hogan at one point in the ring, that's not going to happen. I think his safety is definitely more important there. Right now, though, we'll take a break on your afternoon drive. We got some more good stuff coming up on the music side of things for you on your country, K96. New stuff there from Thomas Rhett. That one's called Remember You Young, and we're going to ask you to remember some things from when you were young with a Throwback Thursday tomorrow for the Cindy Norcross and Brian Shoup State Farm Drive at 5 Top 5 songs. So remember to vote on Facebook and Twitter tomorrow. Our Twitter handle is at K96 Radio. So please vote. Throwback Thursday is a favorite around here, so we definitely want you to participate. That's why we have these countdowns and these polls on Facebook and Twitter. So vote is what I'm trying to say. Right now, we got more music coming up. Hardy and Dierks Bentley, so stay tuned for that on your afternoon drive. Well, unfortunately, folks, we are in the last hour of today's show. We got you until 7 o'clock, but the fun doesn't stop here. Whitney Allen and The Big Time will be on from 7 until midnight here on your country, K96. I'm, of course, Nick Hurst. Right now, here's Luke Bryan, Rain is a Good Thing, Kip Moore, and Runaway June around the corner for you here on the afternoon drive.
My daddy spent his life.
Buy My Own Drinks, Runaway June on your afternoon drive. Well, today we had 2 prizes to give away on the afternoon drive. It started with your Brain Buster. That was a Whatever Wednesday question. And winning today, Trisha of Sandusky. She answered this question right for a Whatever Wednesday question. Which one of these countries is not in North America? Choices were A, Canada, B, Bahamas, C, Costa Rica, or D, Chile. The answer is D. And, of course, Trisha got that right and won Brad Paisley tickets. We also gave away some tickets for Cedar Point Shores with a Wet and Wild Wednesday. It was the last Wet and Wild Wednesday. Winning those was Kayla of Norwalk. On tomorrow's afternoon drive, we'll have a TV and Movie Thursday Brainbuster question brought to you by Tack and More with an all-new prize to give away. Right now, we'll take a quick break on your afternoon drive. Coming up during your break, listen up for your K96 Country Calendar with Captain Chris Morgan of 95.3 WLKR. That's our sister station. Well, thank you for spending your Wednesday evening with us here on the Afternoon Drive. I'm, of course, Nick Hurst with you here on K96. Well, we got the latest from Rascal Flatts coming up. That one's called Back to Life. Here's John Party, though. This one's for the ones on the night shift on the Afternoon Drive. It's your country, K96, and it's your afternoon drive. I'm Nick Hurst. That was Rascal Flatts, their latest, Back to Life, on the afternoon drive. Well, do you love ice cream and do you love amateur eating contests? Well, we got you covered. Go to WKFM.com and get registered to participate in the 2019 Ice Cream Eating Contest. This year's Ice Cream Eating Contest will be held at the Erie County Fair on Thursday, August 8th at 7 p.m. Each contestant will have just over 90 seconds to eat as much Toff's ice cream as possible. The grand prize winner will receive a family 4-pack of tickets to Cedar Point. Participants will be announced August 5th. You can go to WKFM.com and get entered today. So, yeah, ice cream and a chance to win Cedar Point tickets. I think that's a win-win right there. Right now, though, we'll take a break. We got more music coming up after the break to close out today's show on K96. Well, time will only tell if that's going to be another number one song for Luke Combs, and I think that's Well, time will only tell if that's going to be another number one song for Luke Combs. That's Beer Never Broke My Heart, and I think it's going to be another number one. I'm Nick Hurst here with you on K96. Well, unfortunately, I'm getting out of here right now, folks. I'll be back tomorrow, though, from 3 until 7 for a new afternoon drive. We have Whitney Allen and The Big Time coming up here next for you, starting at 7 o'clock. And check out the morning crew, Kimmy and Josh, tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. But as I said, I'll be back tomorrow from 3 until 7. Until then, folks, I'm out of here.